Okay. Okay, welcome back, guys. Again, this is Thavorian Skies. We are playing Detective Pikachu. We've decided to break down games on YouTube into roughly about hour-long segments, just to make it easier for people to watch and digest like everything that's going on. Um, yeah. So, uh, again, Thavorian Skies. We are a Pokemon community. We right now are focusing on playthroughs and advertising different events that are coming out. Hayes, one of the mods for the Discord, also going to be one of the hosts for the show, for our weekly show that we do, and one of the mods for the Twitch channel does an amazing job making our graphics for the different events coming up in Pokemon TCG Pocket and Terra Raids in Scarlet and Violet. Definitely go give him a follow on Twitter and YouTube. He does some of his own content there. But we have just successfully figured out that the Pokemon in the mansion have been put to sleep by sleep powder, and we are now investigating this Venonat that we think used sleep powder to put them to sleep. What's got you so busy? Oh, nothing. I'm just eating, that's all. But I have to eat fast. Soon it will be time for dinner. And more eating. Yes, yes. You've got plenty of time till then, though, right? Are you always in such a hurry? Yes, yes. Well, at least that's what everyone tells me, yes. Have you tried maybe chilling out a bit? Can't. This is my natural state. Yes, yes, hee hee. Okay. Venonat sure is funny. What are you doing here? This spot is great because you can see the whole city and it's lovely and pretty and nice. Oh my. And on top of that, many, many teeny tiny bugs gather here at night. Oh, yes, it's marvelous. Do you like bugs, Venonat? Yes, yes, very much so. Yes, they're my favorite treat. Your favorite treat? I think we can drop this line of questioning. About sleep powder. Is this your sleep powder? Nope, definitely not mine, no siree. How can you tell? I use my sleep powder to catch prey. It doesn't smell this soothing or beautiful. Nope, nope, not one bit. I see. I do believe this is Lilligant's fragrance. Oh, yes. Yeah? Where would we find Lilligant? I would check one of the nearby hedges. Probably. No, definitely yes. To the greenery. Oh. Are you still watching? It's Lilligant. This Pokemon is now having an aroma that is known for having an aroma that calms the heart and mind. So that's what that nice smell was. You think I smell nice? You're sweet. Do you mind if we ask you a few questions? Not at all. Your timing is actually perfect. I was just taking a break from dancing. Ask me whatever you like. Can you tell me more about yourself? Greeting, personal are we? Or getting personal are we? Teehee. Alas, I'm rather unremarkable. Just a Lilligant with a love for dance. You wouldn't have to look hard to find many others like me. What are you doing here? Why, this is my favorite place. Basking in the sunlight here feels ever so good. And dancing here fills me with endless joy. Do you dance here a lot then? Yes, sometimes humans and Pokemon even come to watch. Everyone who watches me dance seems to fall asleep, but at least they're smiling when they do. Would you like a demonstration? La la la. Oh, nice, yawn. I could really use a nap. But wait, Lilligant. Please don't dance. Is this your sleep powder? Yes, I recognize the fragrance. Do you remember giving this to anyone? No. You see, my sleep powder just puffs out naturally whenever I dance. Though, thinking on it now, there was a human who came to watch me dance recently. Really? Do you remember what they looked like? I'm afraid not. I was in the zone. Hmm, that's rough. Hey, it's something. Thanks for your help, Will again. Now we know about the sleep powder was obtained. Are we done investigating? Yes.
Great.
Yeah, and I'd like to tell Tim what we found. Let's hurry back. Sure. I see. So you're still not sure who the culprit is? Right. But we did learn something important. And what's that? Think about it, Tim. The sleep powder scent trail led directly from the mansion to the terrace. Do you really think that's normal? I guess it would make sense if the person who brought the sleep powder already lived in the mansion. Exactly, which makes it even more likely that it was an inside job. The culprit mixed sleep powder into the Pokemon's food and let Poniard into the mansion. Only someone in the mansion could have done this, but who? Then they mixed the sleep powder into Pokemon's breakfast. Sure sounds like an inside job to me, which means the culprit is someone in the mansion. Let's do some more sleuthing to find out who. Ask me anything you like. Staff member Turner always prepares the food here. Huh. Interesting. It used to be one of Barnes' duties, but the task has fallen to Turner since he joined the staff. He's truly made himself quite useful. Intriguing. You don't say, Turner. Did you still want something? Yes, I'm sorry. We really appreciate your help.
Yes?
About Growlithe food. I don't know anything about Growlithe food. I would suggest you ask Turner about that. Did you happen to see Growlithe eating her food today? No, I didn't. I'm not in the habit of watching her eat. The Pokemon of the house eat in a separate room from us humans. If they eat in the same room as us, their fur, feathers, or what have you could get in our food, so they eat in a different room. At my request, of course. A policy like that's not gonna make you very popular with Pokemon, lady. Where's the butler? There's the butler. I'd be happy to tell you anything I know. I know exactly what kind of food Growlithe prefers. Interesting. When I was in charge of her meals, I made a point of preparing sweet desserts for her. You're a good guy, Barnes. You could learn a thing or two from this guy, Tim. Give me more sweets. Is Pikachu alright? He seems to be acting strangely. Don't worry, this is normal for him. Yeah, Pikachu, calm down. Allergic? You want to get rid of that person, babe? Could we please talk to you again, Mr. Turner? Oh, it was blocked by the, Nah, it's restricted, so I can't. It's a bot, it looks like, but I was able to ban them. Mr. Dennis is really picky about the ingredients I can use for Growlithe's food. He tells me what to put in it, and I make the food to his exact specifications. Sounds like Mr. Dennis really cares about Growlithe's health. Yes, he truly cares about Pokemon. A good egg, that one. Dennis seems like quite the guy. What's healthy and what's tasty don't always match up, though.
Start deducing.
Who could have been able to mix sleep powder into Growlithe's food? Let's figure it out using the info we gathered. It's obviously Turner. Larry.
Okay.
The only person who could have put sleep powder in the Pokemon's meals is Turner. It has to have been him. Bingo. He's in charge of preparing Pokemon meals. He could easily have slipped it into their food. However, this fact alone isn't enough to implicate Turner. I still think it's Turner. But what do I know? I'm not a great detective. Obviously. Long is the one who used the sleep powder, but that's just conjecture. We don't have any hard evidence. We'll definitely need to find some proof, but I'm not sure how. It's kind of an aggressive move, but we could try shaking him up a bit. Let's see if we can make Turner nervous. We might learn something based on how he reacts. Think you're up to it? It's worth a try. Oh yeah, Turner. You're in the hot seat now. Acting crazy before my investigation, dear. Oh, hello, Tim. How's the investigation going? We're actually a bit stuck at the moment. I'm sorry to hear that. Is there anything I can do to help? I was actually hoping to ask you a few more questions, if you don't mind. By all means, ask away.
Excuse me.
You've got a partner Cramorant, right, Mr. Turner? What? Oh, how'd you know that? It came up while we were gathering statements in the city. I see. Hope you don't think I was hiding that fact or anything. I was just afraid he might become a suspect. I did tell the police, of course. Really? It's been a while since I've seen him, actually, worryingly so. Where could he have gone? Oh, we just saw Cramorant walking back towards the mansion. What, that little... I told him to stay put. Stay put? Why did you tell him that, Mr. Turner? Oh, I just didn't want him going out on his own. I've been so worried that he might have gotten mixed up in the crime somehow. Thank you so much for finding him, Tim. It's such a huge relief.
Excuse me.
Oh, I already did this and I don't need to do it again. We're thinking a poniard might have cut through the jewel case. Really? I mean, yes, I think you've cracked it. So it was a poniard that punched you, Mr. Turner? Yes, most certainly it was. It really hurt, in fact. It still hurts. Yeesh, what a terrible liar. Oh, Turner. Based on Turner's reaction, it's pretty clear that he's hiding something. I just wish I'd been able to dig a little deeper. Nah, you did a great job. At the very least, we learned one thing. Cramorant is the key to solving this case. All that's left is to ask him ourselves. So we're going to see Cramorant? Yep, just you wait, Turner. We'll catch you yet. Let's go get that bird. Okay. If I remember correctly, he's in the back alley hanging out with the trash Pokemon. He's not here. Wait, I promise this guy won't cause any trouble. You don't gotta run away. Sorry for startling you. He says don't worry about it. Thanks for always keeping our city clean, Trubbish.
Tim.
Okay, that's...
Tim.
I need to figure out where Cramorant went.
Tim.
Tim.
Well, if Rhyme City didn't have a detective like maybe I'm guided here by some kind of inexplicable force.
So, I thought Cramorant was going to be right there, but it evidently is not. So I have questions now. Like, where did this thing go? Aha! Got you. Look, Pikachu, it's Cramorant. Weren't you going to go back to Turner? Didn't make it very far, did you? You've been resting because you feel too full to walk. This is why Cramorant... Why is Cramorant the only one that feels so unwell? Growlithe and the others were fine. He must have really overeaten, or he swallowed something his digestive system can't handle. Wait a second.
A Miss Jewel and now Cramorant's whole belly.
Pikachu.
I f***ed out! Bolt of brilliance!
Oh my.
The Stone Jewel Peak is right over there!
Huh?
Did you figure something out, Pikachu? Oh yeah, I got it all figured out. Pikachu seems to have figured out where Turner hid the jewel. Use all the information gathered to this point to deduce the Chero's read about. I bet you figured it out too, haven't you? Alright, here's the final question. Where did Turner hide the jewel? Once you piece it all together, information we've gathered so far together, we'll definitely figure it out. Well, we know where he hid the jewel.
Okay.
I'll give you a hint. The jewel is most certainly taken out of the mansion, and the Pokemon was used to do it. A Pokemon. Yeah, think about the unique characteristics of each Pokemon in the mansion. Which one of them has the ideal features for hiding the jewel? It's in Cramorant's
Okay.
stomach. Cramorant said he could gulp down anything, right? So the jewel is most likely hidden in his belly. Yes, you've got it. Turner made Cramorant swallow the jewel. The reason he feels full is because he's still got that jewel in his belly. Turner didn't have time to retrieve the jewel after the theft, did he? Nope, I'm positive the jewel is still in Cramorant's belly. Now we have enough evidence to back Turner into a corner. I think we have...
Okay.
Okay, we've got all the proof we need. Now we just need to catch the culprit. Let's go till Holiday to gather everyone involved in the case. Are you ready, Tim? Yes. Let's go. Let's reveal the truth together. And then we will finally be on our next case.
This is it. Let's take care of
Thank you for coming.
Some confidence had better be important.
It is. We've identified the real culprit.
Have you?
Yes, Mr. Barnes isn't the one who stole.
Oh. Who did then?
I'll explain everything. Enter the...
There were no signs of force on the door, so the culprit may have used the key. Guarding the key.
No why Highland or Barnes could have taken the key from Growl.
Yes, exactly. Did they? I guess it must have been then.
No, it wasn't. See, the culprit had a trick up their sleeve for taking the key. The culprit used powder to make Growlithe fall asleep. And after that, they took the key.
You have evidence of that.
Just look at Growlithe's physical inspector. You'll find traces of Lillian's sleep.
Of course. So that's how the culprit got into the jewel storage room.
But they couldn't possibly have cut open that sturdy display case in such a short.
Yeah, good point.
No. Could have if they had accomplices.
Pokemon?
The culprits used Whipcott and Poniard. Poniard cut open the case.
What? How was that even possible?
We may understand now how the jewel was stolen. But that doesn't necessarily prove that Barnes is innocent.
Actually, I do have proof Barnes is innocent. We discovered this in Trubbish's possession.
The note?
Prid jotted down their whole plan. They wanted to frame Mr. Barnes for the crime.
Then that would mean Barnes is innocent.
Who's the real culprit?
The real culprit is right here with us.
What do you mean?
Thief who stole the Aurora drop. It's Mr. Turner. You're the culprit.
Who, me? But a victim of this crime. Punch.
It punched you, huh? Paw blades. Now I don't see any cuts on you.
If you really think I'm the culprit, it's the jewel! Have it on me, and I haven't set foot outside the mansion.
The jewel, isn't it obvious? It's with a Pokemon.
Dum dum dum. What you doing, man?
You did it. In Kramer's belly.
Excuse me? Kramer is partner. But even
Anyway,
Mr. Turner, you really put a lot of thought into your plan. Gate Cramorant feather. And you underestimated Child's responsibility. Two things did you now. Cramorant.
Cramorant.
All right, let me handle this.
there it is! The Aurora!
on his
And the
back.
key to the storage room, too.
I'm afraid you can't talk your way out of this, Mr. Turner.
So close to living the easy life. I shouldn't have teamed up with someone I barely knew.
Sure, Holiday will look into his accomplice. Right. Let's leave to the police. Was I wrong this whole time? For us here, the Aurora Drop was a symbol of hope. I thought it could bring hope to even more people. That's why I decided to donate it, but I never thought it would lead to an incident like this. Maybe I should forget about donating it and just keep it quietly locked up in the house. Goodness gracious, you of all people. Do you really think so little of the Aurora Drop? What are you saying, Cloudy? Didn't you tell me that you hoped whoever looked at the Aurora Drop would not only see its beauty, but also feel cheered up and encouraged by it? Are you really going to give up on that hope just because of a stroke of bad luck? Wouldn't that be a terrible waste? Don't you agree, Barnes? Indeed, madam. It's just as you say. Mr. Dennis, your plan to donate the jewel to the people of Rhyme City was most certainly not a mistake. Please believe in yourself and do what you think is best. Claudia, Barnes, forgive me. I think I let myself get too shaken by what happened today. I believe in the beauty of the Aurora Drop and the people of Rhyme City. As you should. Clefable. But, Claudia, weren't you against the donation? Don't misunderstand me. I just don't want to deal with you moping around like this for the rest of our lives, that's all. Ah, I see. Thank you, Claudia. This incident has forced me to reconsider, shall we say, some of my views. Clefable, Dr. Growler, let's all eat together from now on. It looks like Mr. Dennis and the others are all getting along better now. Yeah, that about wraps this up.
Ironic. And swallow the jewel. You gotta swallow bitter consequences. Well, let's go.
Yeah.
Cramorin, all right? Huh? Don't just stand there. Hurry up and grab it.
Right.
Be happening.
Jeeve.
I swear I had nothing to do with it.
Why don't we discuss this down at the station?
Growlithe, you did a great job.
Hey, Pikachu! Look!
Oh, are you leaving already? See you around. Say, did you notice Cramoran's back?
Yeah, there was something glowing.
Like it. I wonder, maybe Turner didn't know what was going on. Then tells me this is just the beginning.
Dum dum dum. Later that evening at Tim's apartment.
Home.
Sure are home late. Good evening.
classmate.
Nice to meet you. Is she your girlfriend?
Huh?
If only.
Actually, Rachel's here because. Hello, sorry to barge in so suddenly. I was hoping to get some advice from the great detective here. I didn't realize his family was visiting, though. Welcome, Rachel. We didn't mean to startle you. Sophia and I just arrived in Rhyme City yesterday. We came to see my brother's award ceremony. Oh, really? Then this is probably the first time you've seen each other in a while. I really hope I'm not in the way. Please don't worry about it. We'll be in town for a while yet. Make yourself at home. I'll make some tea. Thank you, really. See, Tim, I told you Irene and Sophia would understand. Yeah, you're right. I'm glad. Now I gotta walk around and talk to all these folks.
Nice.
You really don't need to worry about it, Tim. Huh? Worry about what? Bringing Rachel home, of course. Mom, I think you might be misunderstanding something. I'm making enough food for 8 people, so she can eat as much as she likes. Oh, you're talking about dinner. Wait, 8 people? Isn't that a bit much?
Yep.
So Rachel is not your girlfriend? Nope, just a classmate. She came by to talk to me about something. Something like how she's your girlfriend? Sophia, she's not my girlfriend. Atta girl, Sophia. Tim just needs a gentle shove to get things moving. Don't you start too, Pikachu. Hee hee.
Yes.
It must be nice spending time with your mother and sister. It is, yeah, but they didn't. But but hey, didn't you want to discuss something? Oh, yeah. Sorry. It must feel awkward to talk about it around so many people. No, it's not that. Chatting with you and your family has actually helped a lot. Trust me, I can wait. Really? Well, if you're sure.
Right.
Okay. Why is
Dinner's
she
ready,
making so much food?
everyone.
Well, I should probably get going.
Now, why don't you stay with us?
Yeah, that's a great idea.
Them? What do you say?
Turn down it like that. Hey!
Eat up, everyone. I really outdid myself this time.
Wow! Amazing! Thank you!
I made special mac and cheese for us.
Dish that. Ra- Oh.
Huh?
Mm.
What the heck? A little bit.
Irene, we need to talk.
What?
I want a divorce.
What?
Oh
Are
no.
you joking?
Take care of Tim be a for
Where is this coming from?
sorry.
Harry, there must be some reason.
I'm sorry, Irene.
Harry,
Are you okay, Pikachu? You had me worried suddenly fainting like that.
Fainted?
Yes.
Well, thank goodness. It looks like Pikachu's recovered. Yeah, I think he's okay now. So, Rachel, do you feel okay talking about what the problem you had now? No, that's okay. Are you sure? You don't have to keep it all bottled up. I had so much fun with you all that it's just not bothering me anymore. We'll discuss it next time, okay? Sure. In that case, mind if I ask you something instead? By all means, I'd be honored to help a great detective. Do you happen to know anyone who knows a lot about jewels? Apparently, the jewel that was stolen in today's case was really special. I could use some more information to help me track it down. Well, one of my professors is a specialist in mineral archaeology. I could introduce you to him if you like. Really? Could you? Please? That would be a huge help. Sure. I'll sort it out when I get home tonight. How should I contact you? Why don't we meet at the Hyatt Cafe tomorrow morning? Sounds good. See you then.
Hey, better?
Yeah, I guess.
Just realized I have not eaten here.
What's that?
Mewtwo!
There is something the two of you must know. When I was in a few days ago, I was attacked by several Pokemon.
Yeah, we saw.
No matter how many times I overpowered them, they didn't seem to feel a thing. Oh, these Pokemon had no will of their own, as if something was controlling them. As for Harry,
Those lights, like the one we saw at Cramorant. You think the two are related now?
I'd say. Almost certainly. Finding the Aurora drop may be the key to solving this mystery.
Yeah, let's follow up. Cramorant that stole the Aurora drop. A swarm of Beedrill, too. They both had glowing devices stuck to them. Hearing you say my dad's name. I think if I investigate the Aurora drop, that I'm closer to finding him.
Okay, today we're going to find out more on the Aurora drop, right? Yeah, Rachel said she'd introduce me to a professor from Rhyme University. We've still got a little time before we're supposed to meet her at the Hyatt Cafe, though. Your family doesn't visit often. Why don't you chat with them for a bit before we head out? Yeah, I know, Pikachu. Okay. Oh, see the newspaper arrived. You subscribe to a newspaper, Tim? Yeah, that's the Rhyme City Daily Paper. You never used to read the paper when you lived at home. What changed? Well, I'm a college student now. I thought I should read the newspaper at least. Well, aren't you mature? What are you doing, Tim? Trying to look cool or something? I'm the one who suggested that you start getting the newspaper, you know. As a detective, it's important to keep gathering information all times. I'm sure there's a lot going on every day in a city as big as this one. Checking the newspaper regularly is a good idea. Your mom knows what she's talking about, Tim. Tim and Pikachu's activities will be reported in the newspaper the day after a case is solved. Try reading the newspaper on the table. So what are we waiting for? Let's read that newspaper. Looks like they still haven't found the Aurora drop. Inspector Holliday and his team have been searching for the Jewel and Camarant. But there's been no progress on either front. Speaking of Camarant, he was acting really weird, wasn't he? According to the article, even Turner didn't know why he acted like that. So Turner didn't order Cramorant to swallow the jewel and escape. Something's really fishy about this whole thing. The article about a woman who got injured inside her house and couldn't move. It says her lily pup went outside and howled to alert the neighbors. Aw, that's a sweet story. Hey, wait, look at this photo. Isn't that the woman we met yesterday? The one whose lily pup ran off? Let's see, you're right. The lily pup was pretty shy. Was a pretty shy little guy who preferred quiet places. Apparently, he kept barking and howling until the neighbors finally noticed. I guess he gathered up all his courage to help his beloved partner. Apparently, a new medicine has been developed using Rabambi's pollen puffs. Makes sense, Rabambi makes a lot of different kinds of pollen puffs. I hear their pollen puffs have different effects based on the flowers and nectar and pollen come from. I bet how they mix the ingredients could be applied to human medicine too. I wonder what kind of pollen puffs that Rabambi was making yesterday. They might come up with something really surprising, but first, those little cutie fly need to learn how to gather nectar properly. Looks like the community soccer clubs have gotten pretty popular lately. Apparently, players can participate alongside their partner Pokemon. This article says the crowd goes wild at every match, watching the incredible power of Pokemon and their teamwork with their partners. It's getting rave reviews from both players and audience members. So that's why that boy yesterday was looking for a Pokemon to play soccer with. Do you think he and Raboot will make a good team? I'm sure they will. Didn't you see how much fun they were having practicing together? Wonder what today's crossword is like. It's surprisingly challenging, so I look forward to it every day. The crosswords are written by readers. Wow, I'm impressed by the people who could make these. Okay, Tim, let's fill it out. Let's see. This Pokemon catches prey with its long tongue. That'd be Lickitung. It's got the right number of letters and everything. This Pokemon uses its cute looks to put you off your guard so it can steal from you. Meowth? No, not enough letters. Purloin then. This Pokemon always moves together in a well-coordinated group. Based on the squares we've already filled in, I'm guessing this has got to be Phalanx. Hey, Pikachu? I feel like we've heard these names and hints before. Yeah, you're right. This puzzle must have been created by a certain quiz professor. I do want to grab a quick picture of the newspaper because I want to try something. Okay, I have not eaten yet, and I probably should. So we are actually going to end the stream a little bit early tonight, just so I can actually eat and take care of that. Like I said before, I do have a adapter coming, so that way I can see if it's a Wi-Fi issue, and if it being direct connected to the router will solve a lot of our stream buffering issues. So, thank you guys for watching, and have a great night.